everyone, it's Daz, and I'm back for another vlog. I said I'd stay off camera, and that's the plan. I love being behind the scenes, but I want to share some exciting news with you, and that is that I'm about to release this Wednesday my second novel, Skepticism, and also the channel reached a little over 12,000 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without you guys' continual support, whether it's coming to the streams, sharing the videos, telling others about the channel, and even from larger channels who have shared my work as well. It wouldn't be possible, I think, the Most High for awesome subscribers and just all of your support. And some of you also have been asking me about where to find Volatile. In the last vlog that I did, under it I have links provided. Also in the About section, I believe there's a link to the Amazon page, but I will say that right now on Lulu, you can find it at the cheapest rate for 50% off, and now I have a hard copy of it. And I will say that since I've come across a few grammatical errors and typos that I missed that I want to work on getting out of it. So I apologize for anyone who's bought it and has come across it. But I've been a little strapped for time because of balancing out the stream, trying to keep up with Wednesday's videos, working on skepticism and job hunting because I'm trying to enter the workforce while trying to write, which is like really stressful, but I like to take on more things probably than I should. But I went with the same illustrator as I did for Volatile with Skepticism, and as always, he did an amazing job with the cover. This is a rough draft. There will be a few modifications, but this is the cover for the story, and I am again just astonished by how he took my drawing because I actually did a sketch for this, and then he took my sketch, digitalized it, and also added a few things that I asked him to add. So it's amazing how visions can come together. But with Skepticism, so it follows the story of an 18-year-old college freshman who is a militant atheist by the name of Adrian Luz. And as you can tell, this was a challenge for me because it's third person, male perspective, and he's an atheist. And if you follow my content, you know that I am no atheist and I do believe in a higher power. I have my entire life. And this is the exact opposite of Volatile. And funny thing is, I thought I'd publish Skepticism first, but turns out I published it second now. Well, will publish it second. And Adrian is just trying to achieve his dreams of being a defense attorney and forget about his traumatic childhood that he had from his abusive father, who was a preacher. And it's been 5 years since his parents have divorced, and he's seen his father, and he wants no one to know of his relation to his dad because his dad has since became a well-known televangelist preacher. And he begins to date this girl that he later learns is into witchcraft, and to him, she just has a weird system of beliefs. And when he visits her house for Thanksgiving dinner, he overhears a ritual, and afterwards, he begins to hear voices and see things. Now, to him, it's probably the result of drugs, and he doesn't believe that witches actually hold any supernatural power, and rather, it's just a weird system of beliefs. And so he searches for a natural explanation, but whenever it continues to persist, he then goes to see a psychiatrist who diagnoses him with complex post-traumatic stress disorder. And CPTSD differs from general PTSD in that those who are diagnosed with it usually have suffered trauma for a continual period of time. So like someone who was kidnapped and tortured, someone who was continually raped or sex trafficked or a part of a cult or was physically or sexually abused are prime examples versus someone who was raped one time or was robbed who may re-experience that. And because this book has the element of PTSD in it, this is why I chose to publish it Wednesday, June 27th on PTSD Awareness Day. And the digital copy will be free all day to download. So he does not want to believe that it's a disorder either, even though he wanted a rational explanation because he's skeptical of the psychiatric industry and he believes they're just trying to profit off of individuals like himself, but he also doesn't want to believe in a supernatural explanation. So he grapples with what to believe about a psychosis as it worsens throughout his freshman year, and he also encounters other college students who have been negatively impacted by Hadria's witchcraft. So some inspirations I drew from are I did have some negative church experiences myself, and I do have some complaints about how organized religion is sort of taught and ran in today's world. I have nothing against churches. There are some great churches out there, but some churches treat the Word of God like a business. They focus on prosperity, and many of them just don't teach everything to its full extent because of the 50c3 tax exemption status, which sort of binds them to certain things they can and cannot preach. And also, with those negative church experiences that I had, there was just a lot of uncertainty in the time I was writing it. I was a senior in high school. It was 2011 into 2012, and I knew I'd be going to college. And with the economy having tanked, the recession, Occupy Wall Street, and then the elections coming up, there was just so much turmoil on a micro and macro level. And it's probably the reason I became a sociology major at the end of the day. But I drew from all of that as well as some like family drama that had been going on in my life and really used it to make this book a time capsule because it also takes place between 2011 and 2012. But I hope that you guys will check this book out. It's taken me like 6.5 years, but I'm happy that I stuck to it. And my hope is that I can write sequels for both Skepticism and Volatile as well as publish more novels and continue writing, as well as join the job market. But that's a little bit about what's going on in my life at the moment, since some of you guys ask about it. And also, thank you again for all that you guys do and just even your kind comments. They're always great to see. And thank you for uplifting each other. And it's amazing to see how many connections people make from the comment sections, not just of my channel, but of other channels. So thank you again, and I look forward to talking to you guys in this Monday night's chat. And also check out this Wednesday's video. Take care, God bless, and goodbye.